Well, new tonight, a warning from the state health department on the use of certain pacifiers. 4 infants, including one from South Texas, came down with a rare poisoning. Channel 5 Sierra Pizarro found out what to avoid. Sierra?
Yeah, Oscar, the toxin is coming from honey pacifiers. They're not illegal, but the sweet technique is highly encouraged not to be used.
Reported using honey pacifiers.
It's a method traditionally used to keep babies calm. In recent cases, it had the opposite effect. Between August and October, 4 babies in Texas had to be rushed to the ER for botulism.
Botulism actually is a toxin that's produced by a bacteria. It affects your nervous system. It can cause paralysis, cause problems breathing, those type of things. So it's not a disease or an infection you want to get.
The babies got sick after being given one of these, a honey pacifier bought in Mexico.
Honey's actually embedded in the pacifier to get the kid to latch on to the pacifier. You can't get, it's very rare to be able to get those in the United States, but you can get them in Mexico.
It's not the pacifier itself that makes them so dangerous, it's the honey inside.
For years and years, both the Academy of Family Physicians, the American Academy of Family Physicians, and the American Academy of Pediatricians have recommended that babies under the age of 12 months don't have any honey.
To be safe, Dr. Curtis Galke suggests waiting until the child is over 18 months before their first taste of honey. Young systems can have a hard time processing the bacteria in it, which rarely leads to botulism.
Their immune system hasn't developed to the point where they can fight off that toxin.
Maria Cortez, a McAllen daycare director and mom of 2, says she would use the pacifiers on her own child to keep the baby calm.
No teníamos tanta información como la hay ahorita y se nos facilitaba. ¿Por qué? Porque sabemos que es una etapa de los niños el succionar y si no estamos, se nos facilita, ¿verdad?, para calmar el llanto, para tranquilizarlo.
Cortez's baby ended up fine. The possibility for a baby to get the poisoning is rare. Now knowing the danger, Cortez is glad she hasn't seen children come into her facility with honey-containing pacifiers.
Afortunadamente, puedo decir que de 11 años para acá no los he vuelto a ver.
Despite the rarity of being poisoned, Texas Health and Human Services officials urge parents not to give their young ones honey at all. The state health department reports Texas has had 7 to 8 cases of infant botulism annually in recent years. This year, there have been 10. In the studio, Sierra Pizarro, Channel 5 News.